Today's episode is sponsored by Merch by Marcus and Mr. Bomb Music. Shout out to our sponsors and more about them later in the video. Welcome back to another episode of The Hour You Hate.
Hey, applying pressure, who dress ya? I'm wearing on my own, I got the recipe, don't mess with me. My heart turned into chrome, you making gestures like my phone. I want investors who got homes, I'm trying to get myself there.
Swear me, don't spit me, bitch made this.
Yeah, you literally, there's gonna be,
some crazy shit at the end.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Welcome to another episode of the podcast, huh?
Yep.
Go ahead, introduce yourselves. We're with a whole bunch of new people today. I guess not new people. Mr. Bomb, Oscar, THUH, Tommy, and go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's happening, y'all? It's G3D Music, music producer extraordinaire.
Homie's been helping with the podcast lately.
Look at the upgrades. Look at this shit.
Yeah, we upgraded as fuck right now.
It's a nice little upgrade, but if you're like a multi-million-dollar investor and you want to,
we can
really let us upgrade.
Let's
go. Tap in.
Inquiries at theteam.com.
Yeah, you can just text me personally. My number is 7.
Shit. The team. No, bro. But we here today, bro, to talk about some crazy shit that happened over. It's probably been like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And it reminded me because Mr. Bomb came over the other day and he was like, "Oh, like, why is your bed in the fucking
I walk over and his bed's in the living room. I'm like, yeah, my girl was trying to bring the bed in the living room. I have like a living room, night or something. No, it's not like that. And he told me this story and I was like, bro, why have you not told me this? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it reminded me that I haven't really talked about it at all. So we'll put it on the podcast. So we've been sleeping in the living room. I've been sleeping in the living room for the last.
That should be the
weeks,
title of this one.
And it's not because I got in trouble or nothing. You know what I mean? So
he in the doghouse.
I'm not in the
Take your ass to
doghouse
the
or
couch.
nothing. I just been in the living room for 3 weeks. Me and my girl, we had to move our bed because like 2-3 weeks ago, a fucking car hit our house. Like middle of the night, car hit our house.
He told me this, and I was like, bro, what? Like, that's the absolute last thing I thought when I saw the bed in the living room. A car hit my house, no biggie. Like,
it was crazy. So I'm gonna tell this story, right? And then I want you to kind of make some like ad libs and some kind of like background sound effects as we tell this story to kind of like bring it all together. You know what I'm saying? Kind of make it like a move. You know what I'm saying? Make it for
shit! What the fuck?
Yeah. So then just make it like a movie for the audience.
Yeah,
you know
this
what I'm saying?
intense. Like,
it's intense shit. So kind of do it in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Yeah, we got a whole fucking. Don't think it's just me. We got a whole bunch of motherfuckers.
Okay, so to set the story, right?
Dun.
Perfect.
Dun.
So it's probably like 2:30 in the middle of the night on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So technically it's a Wednesday now. I like that. That's what I'm saying. So we're sleeping. Me and my girl are sleeping, right? We have our room or whatever. We're sleeping in the back, and then we wake up to our upstairs people, because like our neighbors or whatever, roommates, whatever you want to call it. We wake up to the shit upstairs, and they're screaming like bloody murder. You know what I'm saying? Screaming like someone is fucking killing them. So I wake up dead out of my sleep. Me and my girl wake up. We're like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
And then we like we start waking up. She's still up there screaming and shit. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, someone's upstairs.
Yeah,
someone's upstairs. They're robbing the people upstairs. They're hurting them, killing them or whatever. And I'm fucking tweaking. In my head, I'm like, yo, they're on their way down here. You know what I'm saying? So I held up in the bedroom. Bro, I held up in the bedroom for like I don't know how long it was. This whole thing was like a blur. You know what I'm saying? So I held up in the bedroom with my girl. I'm like, yo, dude, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? So I tell her to stay there. I go outside into the thing. I get 2 of my dogs. I let 2 of my dogs out with me. And I'm like, yo, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Get ready.
Like, bringing them out. I'm like, okay, something's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I bring 2 of the dogs, the 2 most aggressive ones. You know what I'm saying? So like,
it's Zeus's time, bro.
No, Stormy and Nina, bro, out. The 2 girls, bro, ready to fuck some shit up. And then I'm sitting like at the bottom of the steps for a little bit.
Are you like covered in debris at this point too? Your dogs are like running in the dust.
Dude,
flying
covered
off
in
them
debris,
and shit.
literally, bro. Covered in debris because we don't even know this at the point. But I'm in my boxers too, right? So I get my 2 dogs. I go to the bottom of the steps and I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I hear noises. I hear footsteps and screams and shit.
What do you have for weapons, bro?
So that's the thing, right? I go to get some weapons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in my kitchen at this point, ready to go upstairs. So I grab a frying pan a dirty
yeah.
frying pan that we used the night before to make our
yeah.
fucking.
It's got some hamburger
we
helper
had
stuff
Chinese.
to it and shit.
No, we made Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? So we had the dirty frying pan I grabbed, and then I grabbed a floor scraper like to scrape floors, and this big razor blade at the end. So I got a frying pan in this hand, scraper in this hand, so I can cut someone, hit them, do whatever, you know, blunt force knife, and then I start to go upstairs, and I bring the dogs with me, and then my girl's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm going to like." Something's going on upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go see what the fuck's
Cut
happening.
somebody and smack somebody.
Dude, and then I'm in my boxer too. She's like, "No, come downstairs, put some pants on at least." So I put some pants on. I go upstairs with the 2 dogs and the thing, and I'm like, I go up the stairs like Call of Duty shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's been beating ass in boxers, bro.
Black Hawk Down.
He's at the top of the stairs in cover.
Dude, dude, it was bad. So I go upstairs and I'm
You
like
didn't know flashbang.
creeping, you know what I'm
No.
saying? Creeping up the steps, just listening. I pop the door open on some Call of Duty shit. I check the sides, you know what I'm saying?
Clear.
I check the fucking other side, literally clear. I'm like, okay. Then I fucking let the dogs go. You know what I'm saying, bro? Let them go outside, or not outside, but up.
Isn't that
into
like
the
an
shit.
old kill streak you could get?
Yeah.
Dogs. That
Yeah,
was
so
like,
send the dogs out.
motherfuckers sitting on top
I
of
had
a car.
I had one saved up. Bro. I didn't even need 7 kills or nothing, bro. They were just ready. So I fucking I spawned in with the dogs, bro. Where's the sound effects?
What do you put for spawned in with the dogs, bro? What am
Woof,
I? Yeah.
woof. There we go. Right? There we go. Set the scene, right?
Yeah.
But no, so I go upstairs, I let the dogs loose, I check the shit like it's fucking Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Then we get upstairs and fucking nothing's there, you know what I'm saying? I check all the rooms, this, and that. Then I put the dogs, send them back downstairs with my girl. Then I go outside, and mind you, I'm in my weed pajama pants and no shirt, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah.
So I go outside, right? And there's like 6 cops outside my house. Exactly, bro. 6 cops outside my house. And then there is a car, a brand new Jeep fucking something in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like into the wall, almost
shit,
into the
dude.
house, dude. We have bricks. So luckily the bricks like made it so it didn't like go through the house fully. So they got like 2 feet in, stopped at the bricks. And there's cops outside. They got this chick out there. And I'm thinking like, oh, it's a nosy neighbor, right? What the fuck is she doing? But they're talking to cops, this, and that. And I'm out there in my weed pants looking crazy. My hair's all fucked up. They're like, they just instantly look at me and I'm like, just like stunned. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So then I start talking to the neighbors, or not the neighbors or whatever, the roommates or whatever. And they're like, dude, a fucking car crashed into our house and like someone was in there. I guess the chick who was outside, she was like drunk as fuck in the car, stuck. So the roommate had to help her out of the car. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like something bad's gonna happen.
So these people like live next to you, or what? I'm confused as
Dude,
fuck, bro. I'm
oh
mad confused.
my gosh. It's crazy, bro. No, they don't live nowhere next to me. They came from miles away, bro. So, hey, shout out to our sponsors for this episode. We got Mr. Bomb Music, we got merch by Marcus, and we got Dewey Cox. Shout out to all the homies. They're all really good, close friends of all of ours. They help the team in a lot of ways. All the links are in the description. Show some love and tell them you came from the team. Back to the episode. I'll get into that, right? So, oh my God.
Said,
bro.
"Oh, that's
Like,
not-
what's the excuse? I mean,
Bro.
they just out doing some shit. I
So,
thought they were going, like, they think we're going
Drunk
home.
driving, right? So she
Yeah.
gets out with a
Obvious.
full bottle in their hand. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
And she fucking tries to toss the bottle like under the car. You know what I'm saying? Like your
Like the
car's not
cops
in
ain't
my
gonna find
yard.
that.
Yeah. Like your car's
These
not in the
chuck it or
yard,
something,
bro.
like, I don't know, somewhere else.
But
Run
the
down
driver's
street, come
gone.
back.
Yeah,
Like,
like
what
the-
are you doing?
Or in the gutter? I don't know anything.
But it was fucked up, right? So no, the cops were already there, right? So you'll see that in a second, right? But there was no driver in the car. So the driver, he crashed into the house and then he dipped through my backyard. And that's why, like, I don't know, he must have been on the phone or something because I heard like male voices. It could have been the cops or
So
him,
wait,
like,
there was 2 people?
yeah,
There's a dude that was driving and the chick?
Yeah, there was a dude and a chick. The
Oh,
dude was
wow.
driving, and his girlfriend, chick or whatever, was in the passenger seat,
dipped on his
stuck in the car.
girl?
He left his girl,
He
bro.
left this girl.
And
And
then he
she
said-
was not trying to give him up either. While the cops are like talking to her and trying to find him, you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I don't know. This is that.
No, bro, you
Lord.
leave
He
me
fucking
there.
left her
Yeah,
ass,
for real.
bro.
The fuck, you
Trap
just left
queen
your
for
ass.
real.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh. And it was crazy, dude, because me and my girl heard voices like towards our backyard, and like, I don't know if it was the cops or them, but then we find out he runs through our side.
And
our
it's
side
slippery
shit, right?
as fuck. I don't know if you ever been to the back at Bobo's, but that you watch yourself in the
Exactly.
fucking winter time. I said I was gonna get him some salt, but then I heard this story and I'm like, bro, he's got it there for a reason. Literally, it makes sense.
Bro.
Watch what he's about to say.
Dude, that's what I was gonna bring up. I was like, yo, because he almost busted his ass the other day.
Just the other day, I was on the phone with him. I'm coming back. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I almost fell. Like it was
Our
just
side,
slick. It's
our
slick.
like sidewalk is like going to the back is like covered in ice. You know what I'm saying? It snowed or whatever. I never got around to it, but good thing I didn't, right?
Yeah, the salt.
So-
I was gonna get him some salt, but then he said that motherfucker ran that way and slipped or something, and like
That's how they caught his ass.
Yeah, like
caught
something
his
like
ass
that.
slipping
Well,
for
so
real.
check it. They go right. He fucking runs on our side thing, gets out of his car, runs around this way, comes this way to the side house, or not to the side house, to the side sidewalk on the side. Runs down, it's slippery as fuck. He slips, falls down the steps or whatever. Gets up, keeps running through our yard, and then he doesn't see we have a wooden fence on our yard, right? And the wooden fence is like a pole, and then two poles like this. You know what I'm saying? Going across. So he fucking runs, and then he fucking hits the fence, flops over the fence, breaks the fence, and then that's when the cops catch him, they told us, right? So he tried to take off, and all this shit's happening while, I don't know what the fuck. It was like so fast paced, right? But then, so like we're out there talking with them now, they gotta get a tow truck and some more shit in our yard. But I guess they like came down our street coming this way, and like the street goes like this, then it goes out at 2 points, you know what I'm saying?
it's like a
There's-
T, isn't it? Right
yeah,
there.
it's like a T,
kinda.
and then there's two houses right there, right? So they fucking hit it, jumped our curb, and then like skidded in our grass, and then hit into our house.
Like they was coming down this T hill and
Yeah,
was gonna
coming
turn left.
down the street, yeah,
And was gonna turn left,
yeah,
and then
or
boom,
it's
and
gonna
hit-
turn left, or didn't even see that it like didn't like go like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I do have pictures of it, but I'm not gonna put it on the pod. It was fucked up, but it like fucked up the house. You know what I'm saying? And then pushed like the room that it hit. You know what I'm saying? There was a bed against the wall. This bed was on the other side of the room.
Damn.
Crashed into the dresser. Crashed into all
no
the
one
other
was sleeping
shit.
right there.
No, it's like a guest bedroom. Luckily,
Thank
Luckily.
God I wasn't there, bro. Thank God I
Luckily.
didn't stay over.
But the fucked up part is our bedroom was right underneath the guest bedroom. So we go back in to look afterwards. There's wood, there's nails, there's drywall, everything covered on top of our bed, on top of our dog's bed and shit. I'm like, bro, we really were covered in debris.
bro. Fuck,
Running
man.
out
My
of
bag's
that shit.
fucked
Right.
up, man. They hit me. It shocked me. I didn't even
Dude,
know.
if
Man,
it
insurance, man.
if it didn't
I
have
don't
bricks
give a
right
fuck.
there,
Pain in my
bro.
back, motherfucker.
dude, if it didn't have bricks like in like a brick foundation type shit like that,
Oh, that
it would
car
have
would've
went
been
in there
in there.
and went into our room.
Then
bro.
you
That
didn't
would've
build your
been in
house
the
out
room.
of out of straw
Out
or
of
out
straw,
of
like
sticks,
that one guy, huh?
like the pigs. You used the
Exactly,
brick. The
bro.
big bad wolf couldn't even blow it down.
Oh
The
my
big bad
gosh.
blue Jeep couldn't even mow it down.
Bro, and the craziest fucking part is like how we were talking about like where were they coming from or whatever like that. So oh my gosh, it's so fucking crazy, right? So I post the fucking pictures on my story or whatever, right? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck, car crashing in my house, this, that. That's the only thing I posted about it. And then this chick hit me up who's like a fan or whatever, supporter, this or that. She hits me up and was like, yo, that was my baby daddy and his new chick.
Ah,
She was like, was it a guy and a girl? And I was like, yeah, why? She was like, that was my baby daddy and his new chick. I just heard they crashed into a house. And I'm like, no fucking way, bro. And I'm like, what a fucking idiot, this and that. She's like, yeah, blah, 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 talking shit. And I'm like, I'm just thinking like, yo, what a small fucking
Well,
world.
yeah. Well,
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
knows somebody that knows somebody
Dude.
that you met.
maybe we should get her on the pod, talk about her baby daddy.
Yeah,
Dude,
that would be
it
intense,
was
man.
Crazy, bro.
Baby
So she
daddy
told me that shit.
problems.
And
That's
then,
not really your problem.
so
Right.
she gives me like the name and everything to look them up. I'm like, yo, what did they get charged for? You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be some crazy shit. I guess the whole police report was they got caught driving recklessly.
I was
Like-
gonna say reckless endangerment.
Yeah, recklessly, like probably like 5 miles away from my house. But instead of a cop pulling them over, he followed them to monitor them.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, are you dude?
So you monitored this motherfucker instead of pulling him over, and that
You-
led to me fucking having my house fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So now like there's like, oh my gosh, we have to get lawyers and shit involved in shit, bro. Like it's getting crazy. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
That I didn't
But
know
they,
that.
dude,
That's
they
crazy.
followed
Wow,
the, yeah, in the
they were-
police report, they followed them for like a couple miles into the house where then they saw them. So that's why like the police were already, and I heard noises
That's why
and
they
my
were
shit.
already there.
They were already there because they followed them. They seen the crash, witnessed the crash, got out, tried to get the other guy, and went. They seen one guy run and went directly for that guy.
How the
While the
fuck,
other cops
How
come.
the fuck, bro?
bro.
Do
okay?
you fuck it up that bad, bro?
So
Like I'm
technically-
telling you, like that's like you got a female in your DMs, like you got
About to
Sweetie
fumble
in your
that shit.
DM. And I'm talking about Riri in your DMs, and she talking, I'm about to slide all this shit, and you say, okay, cool, book whatever, and then it happens, and it don't happen because your mom called, or you called your mom,
Or
it's
some
just some
bullshit,
stupid
like,
shit that
some
was on your
dumb
phone.
shit.
How the fuck, bro, are you gonna get pulled over with a fifth on you or whatever? Think you popped, get off the hook, and then, bro, so you off the hook, you got the cops behind you, and you're gonna fuck up that bad? How do you fuck up
How
that
do
bad?
you fuck up that
How do
bad?
you
'Cause
fuck
he
up
was
that
damn
bad?
near off the hook.
You're already
Bro.
off the hook. You're gonna follow you home. Just go home or go wherever the fuck you're gonna go.
I think
Go
that's
to
what
a
the thing was,
whatever
right?
The fuck
They were
are they
probably
doing?
just gonna follow him, but they followed him into my house getting crashed.
But
into,
how
right?
do they do that? Unless they're pressing him
And
with the
that's what
lights
I'm
on and he
saying.
don't want to get pulled over again because he missed the stop sign or something. You see what
No,
I'm saying?
'cause
And now he's running. That
that's
makes
where-
No,
sense.
that
but-
nigga.
This is
that
where it
dude
gets
fucking-
better.
He hit 3 lefts and he was like, "They still on my ass." Right?
Yeah,
Time to fucking haul
like,
ass.
what
No,
the
this is where it
fuck?
gets better. In the police report, he got charged with domestic violence or something too, indicating that they were kind of arguing and fighting while they were driving.
Yeah, because this bitch was trying to tell him they following
You know what I'm saying?
and he wasn't listening.
Dude,
Bro,
so
that
he
sounds
got-
so bad, man.
Bro, his charges was like crazy. Like this. There was a domestic violence, something else, or like being violent or something. So like we're thinking like, oh, they were probably fighting in the car or something. They were drunk, this and that. But I'm thinking like, bro, if the cops would have pulled this motherfucker over when he first started driving recklessly, then there would be no car in my house. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like $150 worth of damage.
That's what I was gonna
Bro.
say. That's it.
Oh my, that's it, bro. That's fucking crazy shit, bro. The house, I don't even know what the house is
Bro,
worth.
$150.
$150,000 worth of damage.
Okay,
Okay.
bro.
You said-
You said
I was gonna say,
150, bro.
150?
Oh my
I was
god.
like,
it?
no, 150,000. Okay, bro.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
Jesus.
more
Thank you for
accurate.
clarifying, bro. I'm like,
Oh,
motherfucker broke a light, dude.
Right.
Like,
Oh my
what?
gosh,
No.
no.
Okay. Yeah.
$50,000 worth of damage. bro.
Yeah. I thought if you
And-
would have said for 150 in damage, man, I probably would have been like, okay, 150,000. But you said for $150.
I didn't say dollars.
Did
Did
Yeah,
I?
you did.
I think you did.
Run
I
it
was
back.
run it back. Check
Run
me.
it back
Check
in
me
the
if I'm
edits,
checking
bro.
him for no reason.
You
But
run
I
it in
swear
the
to God, I
post-edit and I'll run it
interpreted
in
that
the
wrong.
video.
I'm gonna have to
I was
correct
like,
that
what?
part.
Yeah.
But no, $150,000 worth of damage.
Yeah, that's
And-
not something slight, bro, at all.
And it's fucking crazy, bro. Now I'm sleeping in my living room
Yeah.
with a bed. And it is fucked up.
So that was the conversation we had over some CBD or whatever.
Dude, it was fucked up, dude, because the dogs, I guess all the debris landed on the 2 dogs who were sleeping out with us. You know what I'm saying? So it was like all this shit landed on them. And then we wake up to screaming. And I'm like, bro. It was
Dogs
some-
barking.
Dogs
I'm just hearing
barking.
that. Yeah, I'm
Bro,
hearing. Where? Cops
it
outside.
was-
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my
Bobo's got a
gosh.
fucking blade and fucking pan and puts boxers on.
I'll put up the picture because I took a picture of what I had in my hand and
Yeah.
everything, bro. It was fucking ridiculous.
I could
bro.
see your ass too.
I had,
Glasses on.
dude, I don't even know if I had them on at that point,
Yeah.
bro. I'm blind as fuck without these
Yeah,
glasses.
look, she's
on,
not
bro.
seeing. She's got.
I was
yeah.
sitting there hitting the cops and shit, bro. Get out of my house.
Dude, imagine if you would have had people over spend the night, bro.
Oh my
Fuck.
god, it would have been war, bro.
My
we
neck
went
would have broke.
upstairs going,
If that
bro.
happened, shit. I'm in that. I'm in there.
But it was fucking hilarious, bro. They were actually pretty solid. I'm just out there in my weed pants, just fucking
Imagine
chilling.
you just got like fucking bricks on your table. Like, oh, don't mind.
Don't worry
that.
about that.
It's back
Yeah,
here.
Don't worry about that.
Hey, bro,
Never
the
mind
car,
that.
bro, the car.
The car though, you know. Yeah, that's funny
No,
as fuck.
speaking of
Bust
cops,
a whole
bro.
operation, but
Right.
bitches down there butt naked, cooking. You don't want them stealing.
Nah, it's
That would be a
nothing.
crazy prank, bro.
Don't worry about that. Yeah,
That'd be a horrible prank.
Could you imagine that we pranked the cops like that, bro? Oh my.
Nah,
show
that
up
probably
for,
fucked
show up
up.
for a noise complaint and just got all types of fucking flour on the table and
Yeah,
shit.
And it's literally just flour.
just a
Yeah.
bunch of powder. Yeah,
Bunch of
cutting
powder.
it, putting it in baggies and shit. I bust a whole operation, like a call for give them a hint or whatever that shit's called.
Yeah, tip.
A tip. I said
yeah.
a hint. Yeah. Hey,
Like,
man,
yo,
I
we
heard
need
that. I
our money,
smelled some
though.
shit coming out this fucking warehouse.
They
Bro.
A
get
bunch
there.
of paid actors.
Oh
Just
my
like
gosh.
that's like some Mr. Beast shit. You can fucking pull that shit off. Whole
That shit was
assembly line
crazy, though.
workers.
You know what I'm saying? And then that shit was wild, bro. But on this like topics of cops and shit, I had some other cop shit crazy go on the other day. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You know what I mean? All right, again, shout out to our sponsors, Mr. Bomb Music, Dewey Cox, and Merch by Marcus. Mr. Bomb Music offers DJ services and studio package time. Dewey offers audio engineering, and Merch by Marcus offers merch and more. So I use all these guys for just about everything I do. I use Dewey for my songs that come out, you know what I'm saying? I use Merch by Marcus for my flyers and my little merch items. He also made that Desolation shirt I wore at that one show. And then Mr. Bomb Music, DJ services, and studio package time. So he got monthly deals going for his studio time. It's a little different, so check that shit out. All the links are in the description, all their Instagrams, everything. So show some love. Back to the episode. I'm gonna tell you right now, all right? But, okay. So I went to like court or whatever the other day. You know what I'm saying, right? And we went to like the lawyers. We went to the lawyer's fucking office or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we get to his office.
Fucking office.
Yeah, we get to his office.
We're in his fucking office now.
That's some bad libs, bro. I like that. But we get there, you know what I'm saying? And then we talk to him for like an hour or so. And he's like, shit don't start till blah, 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 10:30.
Shit don't start till 10:30.
All right, less reverb. More ad lib.
Less reverb?
Yeah. No, but so we get there, blah, blah, blah. We go over to Burger King across the street, right? And then we were like waiting for our court date. Or not our court date, our court Zoom meeting or something like that. Then fucking we see two cops pull up, lights flashing. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably play the video too after this because it was crazy. I got it all on tape. They pull up, lights flashing, and they get out with their guns. You know what I'm saying? And we're over there like, yo, bro, like, are they here for us or something?
Yeah,
You know?
fuck no.
Bro, that was like our first thought. We're like, no, fuck no, dude. This can't, like, lawyer said 10:30. You know what I'm saying? It's 10:15. He's not even here yet. We don't know what's going on. So then we like peek over the things a little bit, and I guess they have their guns drawn on this this like fucked up car that's sitting in like the Burger King parking lot trying to get out. And one guy's like outside the car, like standing, you know what I'm saying? Then they get him on the ground eventually. He eventually gets to the ground. And by the time, like, there's like 20 cops here. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy.
Where the fuck you at again?
Right.
The lawyer's office?
It was like 72nd and Grover or something, right off the interstate, maybe. And like, he fucking, like, he's on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And like, we don't see him get on the ground because we like try to get outside. So we missed that part. By that time we get outside, he's like on the ground still. And there's like a bunch of cops moving towards him with guns. I'm like, bro, did they shoot him or something? And the person with, they're like, no, we would have heard a gunshot, this and that. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
You just got a silencer on this shit. Nice.
Dude, because it was like crazy, bro. So then I'm like, you're right. And then they fucking like get him, put him in handcuffs, pull like 4 other people out of the car, start searching the car. And then they go like catty corner to this. There's a house right there. You know what I'm saying? So they start going to the house and I look over and there's a big ass cargo van crashed into the side of the house. But this shit's like halfway in the house, dude. You know what I'm saying? And like, dude, it was fucking intense, bro. But like they get everybody, so we go back into the thing and start like into the office or whatever, start just watching them. The lawyer comes, whatever, and I guess he tells us, and then we see on like the Facebook, Omaha scanner, you know what I'm saying? The Facebook.
The Facebook.
We see it on the Facebook.
I think you should drop the. Just call it Facebook.
The Facebook.
Meta.
Yeah. Just drop the
It's not
Facebook.
even Facebook anymore.
But we fucking see in the Omaha scanner, like, this was a whole ass pursuit from that started in Council Bluffs. They like stole a car, crashed into a hotel, stole another car, and then took the cops on like a speed chase through Saddle Creek, this and that, which eventually led up to them going into the, like, there's a hotel up on 72nd right off the interstate. They crashed into that hotel, stole another car, and tried to steal another car, but they couldn't, so they took the cargo van or something. Crashed the cargo van into the house, and like one of them held themselves up in the house, and I guess the other one stole another car, which had like the initial 3 people in it when they had the guns out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Shitty car.
Yeah, the shitty car.
They stole the shitty car.
They stole the shitty car, and I don't know if they crashed it and that's why it was shitty, or they just stole a shitty car, but it had people in it, and I don't think the people were like involved at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they like eventually got let go, but the one guy stayed. And then someone else was held up.
These
This is
motherfuckers
crazy,
what are these
dude.
dudes
Bro,
doing, bro?
it was
Like, what are
wild.
these people on, bro?
And then the other guy held
Playing
himself
GTA
up
in real life.
For
in
real.
that house. You know what I'm saying?
He's
In
in
the
the
random
house.
person's house. Held himself up in the house. So they got to go to get him. There's homicide unit there. There's dogs, canines. There's like,
Did he kill somebody?
bro, I don't know. But I think they thinking he was gonna. Because he was like held up in this house. And I don't know if there were
Get the
people in there or
fuck outta
shit.
here. Well, technically, if he already stole like that shitty car with 3 people in it, he was already like
Held him
kidnapping
hostage,
people.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
So he
hostages.
got fucked up, bro. And then that shit clears off, you know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, that was fucking crazy. Court goes good. We're like, okay, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Back to my shit. Don't feel that intense no more. Fucking, he hit 3 houses. Mine just 1 house.
Yeah, but court
fucking
was everyone
houses
was
getting hit.
fine.
I never even heard of that till this shit. I didn't know people to hit houses with cars on the regular.
And then got out and held himself up in there. And it was crazy, bro. So they had like the news and shit there after we're leaving. And I'm like, I'm all telling my fucking parents and shit. I'm like, yo, I should go tell them, like, yo, I'm a local rapper. You know what I'm saying? I should be like, yo, this.
My house just got hit too. Like, I'm fucking here for
I was dead ass going to walk towards him, you know what I'm saying? And he took off with his camera to the house because something else started going on or something. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
So you run up to him anyway. Fuck it,
But
that's
then
some shit.
after we leave court, right, I'm like, yo, I got to go into work for a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already like hour or two late. I go to this is the same day. I go to fucking Casey's and I go in to get a Swisher because I got a little something on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to I'm trying to get twisted before work, right? So I go up there, CBD, of course. You know, I'm a legal carrier of CBD and Delta 8 product. Shout out American Shaman and Hometown Hero, actually. They're pretty cool too. But I go up there, right? I get my Swisher, blah, blah, blah. And then while I'm checking out, some lady comes in frantic as fuck. She's like, hey, to the cashier that's working with me, right? Some guy. He's like, hey, something's going on. They need to talk to you, this, and that. I'm like, oh, man, some fucking crackheads are outside or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need this guy to go handle the crackheads, right? Because there's some chick who came in. Not saying chicks can't handle crackheads or nothing, but... but I was fucking... So I'm like, okay, I go outside, and I'm like, okay, with my Swish or whatever. Go outside, and there's fucking another, like, 5 to 10 cops there, right? Half of them are unmarked vehicles. Half of them are regular cops. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I get scared again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
no,
the first
bro.
thing anytime cops are on. I'm scared as fuck.
Bro.
Fuck, what do I do? What do I have on me right now?
Because they're
Goddamn.
like, I'm parked up against the gas station and they have like everyone blocked in who's parked up against the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm right there, dude. Like, fuck, I could be the one they're after or something. I don't know.
Shit.
Tripping, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you feel
Dude.
in the moment.
Buying a
But then,
Swisher.
Yeah.
buying a Swisher and I have something in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this shit's crazy. I record again. I'll put them videos up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I record all this shit. And I guess they're pulling over and searching like an old couple in this like painter's van. They got them all up against the wall. They got like 3 unmarked vehicles
They
with
just got
cops
them
in
at the
them.
dope spot.
Yeah, something,
They
bro.
just
Dead
got them
ass,
at
bro.
the dope spot. That's what that was.
I didn't want to say it, but they look like tweakers. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, they caught
And they
them at
had
the
him up
dope
against
spot.
the thing. They had the cashier trying to come out and like, I don't know, vouch for him or something, saying they were good guys or whatever.
That don't matter.
I'm sure they were, but they probably just bought some drugs.
Yeah.
But they had like 6 cars, and then I go up to the cop. It's like a lady cop, you know what I'm saying? Okay, she looks nice, you know what I'm saying? I could probably fuck around
Smooth
a little
my way
bit.
through or something.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, you guys are undercover today, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because they're a bunch of unmarked. And then she like just stares at me for a little bit, and I'm like already just chilling in a good mood. So I'm just smiling, you know, waiting for the answer. And she's like, yeah, something like that. I'm like, oh, that's sick, man. This is the second time I've been blocked in by cops, you know, just up the street, 72nd. Whole crazy shit was going on. Did you hear about that? She's like, no, just being all short and shit. And I'm like, well, you guys do got me blocked in. You think you can move? You know what I'm saying? I got to get to work. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, probably as close as me and you to her. And I like don't even realize till after, but I got like butt in my pocket. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I'm just fucking with her, cracking jokes and shit. But then she like moves all 3 cars for me. I go out, she like waves and shit, and then I like park in like the Walgreens down the street so you can still see everything. And then I just twist up and start just watching the aftermath and then just head on to work, bro. But it was like the craziest fucking, and this was all before like 12:30.
Some crazy shit like
All
that
this
happened
shit
at
happened,
my
bro.
school, bro. Like I guess some kids were like fighting, and some dude thought he was gonna get like jumped or something. So his dad came to the school and like just walked in, bro.
Oh, that's all bad.
Looking for
You
the
were
kids.
telling me about that,
Oh,
bro.
that's all
And then
bad.
I like,
Wait,
looked
was
up-
this a black dude?
yeah, that's
I think I heard about this shit.
yeah.
I
And then
think I
like,
heard about this shit.
It was out at
some
school,
people
yeah.
are like looking out the window, and I look out the dude. There's like 3 or 4 like cops, and then there's like 3 or 4 more cars like unmarked, like undercover cops, dude.
Yeah,
and
looking
then the
for the
dad
dad.
just fucking out there, just talking to everybody, dude. That shit was-
Dude.
I'm
I mean,
guessing,
fuck,
like,
bro. I do the same shit. If I had a kid and he told me, like, yo, I think I'm about to get jumped, I'm on the way
I'm on
up
the
there,
fucking
bro.
way.
Fuck it, bro. I had some shit happen like that when I was graduating. I went up to get my cap and gown, you know what I'm saying? And then I had this like ex who got a new boyfriend who started beefing with me or whatever. And then she was up there, and I guess she called her boyfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So then he starts going up there. He's like trying to talk shit, fuck with me and shit while I'm in line. I'm just ignoring it, waiting for my cap and gown or whatever. Because it was like before you go to graduation, you know, you got to come up on a Saturday, grab your shit and get ready for it. So I'm up there, and then I call up my homies. They're like fucking, I don't know, I'm probably like 17, 18. They're probably like 24, 23 or something, you know what I'm saying? So they come up like, I don't know, older than anybody else at the school. And I just got 2 homies with me walking, and like, now they're just talking shit back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, bro, I can't do shit like here. I'm at school, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my fucking shit,
yeah,
bro.
you're gonna fuck that
I'm
up
still
real
on
quick
fucking,
right there.
yeah. So then I'm trying to get my
more
shit.
day, and then you're actually done, bro.
Yeah.
When you trying to fuck this dude up over the hell no,
Bro, but it
Testing
was
I'll
fucking,
see you in 48 hours, motherfucker.
Yeah, whatever. I'll be
Yeah,
right
bro.
fucking here in 48 hours
Right.
type shit. I'll do the we
bro,
can-
but it was some funny ass shit. Just about different people coming up to school trying to fight
Some
people.
kid got pepper
Because
sprayed
none
the
of
other
them
week.
went to the school. It was just me and the chick. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, bro.
Who got pepper sprayed?
Yeah, bro. Some fucking kids were probably like fighting or something. Or no, that day some kid had a knife and some kid had like a BB gun, but they had to like put all the classes on hold because
They put y'all
some
on
kid-
lockdown.
Some kid got pepper sprayed and they're waiting for it to all like clear out of the air and shit, dude.
No shit,
It
huh?
was like we had a lockdown like twice in one day because of that shit, dude.
Oh my gosh. No homework that day, huh?
Bro,
He's
class
like,
just
"Nah, they
continues,
still-"
bro.
Yeah, literally shit does, bro. All
They
right, we're on
said, "Look."
lockdown. Fucking keep learning about the fucking what's
Here's
the
an
capitals of the
assignment.
50 states. Yeah, like what?
Do it in your head. Be quiet while they look for him.
While we're on lockdown, here's a pop quiz.
And my
Yeah.
teacher,
Right, like,
my
what the
teacher
fuck?
was saying,
I'm still processing why the fuck we on lockdown.
Yeah, y'all don't even tell us. Like,
Hey,
a couple years ago, some kid got like taken out of class by like 2 FBI agents, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, because him and
That's
his
lit.
homie were like talking about like shooting up the school or bringing a gun to school on their school emails and shit. So they
on
got-
their school email.
So they got like,
Motherfucker, they're monitoring you.
yeah, bro. It's some
What
crazy
are
shit.
you
Look, bro,
doing?
Omaha is a wild city. It's getting
It's
crazy
not even
out
just
here.
Omaha, bro. I think it's all America, bro.
The world's getting worse.
There's the world,
The
bro.
world's getting worse. You can do anything to fix
you seen
the
the
world, try
doomsday
it.
clock?
Oh my gosh, there's another one?
You ever heard of that? It's
No, what's
down.
the
It's
doomsday
down
clock?
to like 90 seconds, or
Get
it's
the
like
fuck
it's
out
no.
of here.
Yeah.
Dog, what?
We're about to die at the end of the
Yeah,
pod?
but I mean the doomsday clock is like obviously of our whole
Everything.
thing.
Yeah.
So I'm talking like it's never been below, like I think what is that one? I don't know. What,
Like, what is it,
120.
keep
Look it up, bro.
resetting?
I'm telling you, look it up real quick. Look up doomsday clock and see what the fuck it's sitting at, bro. I'm not. This is crazy, man. It's all gonna go boom. It's all gonna go, Mr. Bong.
said
It's all gonna blow
zombies,
up,
bro.
bro. It's all gonna blow up. But what's gonna happen? We're just gonna restart. We're gonna have the whole thing again.
Corona was just a cover up for zombies, bro.
For zombies.
You seen? I heard a thing. You seen them blue lights that they be putting in the streets now instead of the.
The UV filter shit.
Yeah,
I seen that.
I heard that color,
Mhm.
that type of light, it like reacts with a certain like iron or like
Chemical in your brain.
metal that's in our bodies now
Mhm.
because of the food we've been eating.
Mhm.
And then it like they did that on mice and shit, and it turned up to complete zombies basically. And I was like, bro, I mean, all I know is I don't know.
They
man.
trying to figure
I ain't
out
trying
how
to scare
to.
nobody. I'm
Bro,
scared myself. So
They
fuck
trying to
it.
figure out mind control like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like, for
MK
real,
Ultra,
for
bro,
real.
have a motherfucker. I mean, really, it's already kind of set in
screenshot.
stone.
It's
I mean,
already
what we're
set.
doing though is so outside of that, bro. Like, you know, of just going to work, going.
What does this even mean?
Like,
It says
what?
a time of unprecedented danger is 90 seconds to midnight.
This has been like
the
doomsday clock.
The fuck is this?
The fuck is this shit?
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
no,
I don't know.
it's supposed to be like the end.
You know, they've been saying this shit since early 2000.
Yeah, but we had
Yeah.
this back in
They've been saying the
2012.
world
That's what I
gonna
said
end for
again.
about 20 years now. and
But that's
ain't-
also, I
ain't
feel like
shit
a plot
happened.
to control us by fear, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
Fuck, bro.
Fear is a fucking.
Bro, that's what we
I
need
think
to-
that's an
unconventional tool.
illusion too. That's an illusion, bro. I think there's something after this shit.
We need to do a whole podcast on government conspiracies.
Bro, that would be it'd be a fucking 3
And I hate the word
series.
conspiracy.
Podcast
The word,
podcast.
I got so many
the word. But
conspiracies.
listen, though, the word conspiracy, bro, is created by the government.
But it's also based in a little bit of truth too.
Like, I
So-
mean,
See,
That's the last podcast you ever
it's
seen.
like the
We gotta
quickest way to shut someone down. Be like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, and it's like I just say all I know is I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna like act like I'm believing some fake made up shit or whatever. I'm saying all I know is I don't know, and everything could be anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what happens when
I
we
think-
go? How the fuck are we
That's
here,
a
bro?
pod,
Like, there's
though.
Did
so
y'all
many
hear
shit.
they bringing back the woolly mammoth?
Yeah, like, bro,
Yeah, I saw
I've
that
seen
shit,
shit,
bro.
bro. That
They bringing him back.
Yeah, they bringing
cloning
them
people,
back.
bro. I believe all this
they,
shit because it could be possible.
So it went extinct, obviously,
Yeah.
and they bringing it back for because climate change and climate control and shit
Yeah,
like that. The
yeah.
world, the Earth is fucking heating up and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So they actually bringing the woolly mammoth back to cool the fucking Earth back.
And
down.
they're breeding an elephant will be birthing it. They've created basically they're
Like
gonna
an egg.
implant it. Yeah, it's just
They're
like
gonna
if you
implant the
can't
DNA.
have kids and
Damn.
your wife wants to have kids, you go to a place and then
Yeah.
They put
you
it
can
in-
pick
they
the
can
type
put
of
your
male that
DNA.
you want to look like in there. You know what I'm saying? That's why you get a good looking man, he could sell his semen for more than somebody who's not like a AA on a Punnett Square or a double X on a Punnett Square. You know
we
what I'm
call
saying?
those designer babies.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you this too. You ain't got the if you ain't got the fucking the jab
That
too,
shit's
bro.
wild though, dude.
If you ain't never got no COVID shot, I'm not saying that's me, but that's me.
See, we're not gonna
That
get
shit
all
that
this,
shit could
see?
be worth a crazy amount, bro. I'm like sitting here like motherfuckers need some unvaccinated semen. Let me
Unvaccinated
know.
sperm.
Starting at $5,000 a
My
shot.
shit pure.
Yeah.
I
So,
think we're gonna call that.
yeah,
a
this
pod,
just
though,
took a
huh?
turn for the
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this,
Better
this
or worse,
Definitely
that's
took
up
a
to you.
turn.
Make sure
Yeah.
y'all like, comment, subscribe. Check us out: YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook. Show some love. Show some love to all the homies, bro. And then shout out to our sponsors too.